Good morning, students. Welcome back to our economics subject. As usually, we are going with the statistics for economics, and this is the fourth chapter of your statistics for economics. And in that, the fourth chapter is what? Presentation of data. As we are saying, in that we are at the last part of this diagrammatical presentation. Most probably, previously we had discussed many of the concept about this, and now today what we are going to discuss is the frequency distribution in that frequency polygon. Histogram is over, now will be the polygon. See, most probably if we see the concepts are just like the similar kind of diagrams are there, but here we are going to make the joints of the lines as usually the same like component bar diagram as we saw and discussed previous sessions. Here what we are going to do, same like component bar diagrams, we are going to open and just point it out where exactly in the middle of the component bar the lines for this polygon. This is only one minor change as compared to the histogram. Same diagram will be there, just normally we will be drawing one line in between that. That's it. That only is been there over here in this frequency polygon. See, one of this concept is briefly explained. Polygon concept is briefly explained, as you may have any of the questions regarding this. So I have not reduced or not taken a small part it. I am taking whole of the part in brief itself, and we are going to see what exactly the frequency polygon means over here. See, as usually in the slide, as you can see, just you can go through it, and even I will tell you all what exactly it means. See, frequency polygon is a plane bounded by straight lines. Obviously, as I told you, we are going to build up same like a histogram, and we are going to line straight lines we are going to draw just at where the frequencies are pointed out. So, as usually straight lines, usually four or more lines, that is what, four or more lines are there. Frequency polygon is an alternative to histogram and is derived from histogram itself. As usually I told you how generally it is. It is same like the histogram what we had discussed in the previous session. The same diagram we will draw. Same diagram it is. And just what we are going to draw extra is just straight lines over there in between where the points are there in the histogram diagram. Only points we are going to join it, and we are going to make it as a polygon. Just normal thing, very easy to understand here. We are repeating the same concept of the histogram and converting histogram into the polygon. This is what the most important part of this what we are discussing in today's session. See, frequency polygon is a alternative. It is alternative of histogram and also derived from histogram itself. It has driven from histogram. Histogram, the same diagram we are going to copy, and just we are going to draw a straight lines in between that. That is what a frequency polygon can be fitted to a histogram for studying the shape of the curves. Now we are going to fit same diagram we are going to take, and we are going to fit it in the same diagram and draw the lines. So it becomes a frequency polygon. That's it. This is very simple to know. Then the simplest method of drawing frequency polygon is to join the middle point of the top side of the consecutive rectangles of the histogram. See, as usually how we had drawn the histogram curve, same we are going to joint. See, if you see in this, same diagram will be there, just the middle of that we are going to join the lines. That's it. So how the curve comes, as you are seeing here histogram diagram, same it will be, just the middle points we are going to join with the straight line. So that we are going to see in the next slide further. Before that, let's take it briefly and discuss what exactly this frequency polygon means over here. Then, as usually, that is what the middle points of the top of the consecutive rectangles of the histogram. It leaves us with the two ends away from the baseline. That is what it is, away from the baseline, dying the calculation of the area under the curve. Now this is what in the next slide exactly we will understand how it is been told here. This is what leaves us to a 2 points end, means it is not attached from the 0, it starts from the 2, as in the diagram 2, 4, 6, 8, how we have taken the frequencies, same here we are going to make here. Then the solution is to join the end to end endpoints, those thus obtained by the baseline. That is what two lines we are going to join to the baseline in the middle values of the middle values we are going to join over here. Then uh, classes with zero frequency immediately at each of the distribution. Now whatever we have drawn, exactly we will understand how we are, most probably the histogram diagram you have seen, that we are going to join the middle point of that and draw the lines, and last end of the to the end of the points 0. Okay, then broken lines or dots may join two ends of the baseline. That is what we are going to join the baseline. Now the total area under the curve, like the area of the histogram, same like the area of the histogram, we are going to draw it and represent the total frequency or the sample frequency, whatever the frequency is been given in the table. See, as usually whatever the frequency is been given in this table, the same frequency we are going to show in the diagrammatical format as saying is as a frequency polygon diagram. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. As it has been continued, how we are going to draw, it has been told here. See, frequency polygon is the most common method representing grouped frequency distribution. Now, frequency polygon is the best method and common method to represent the frequency distribution. See, as more the attractively this diagram is there from the histogram. See, histogram is very common, and in this we are going to draw the lines. You know, it gives the presentation in the best way as compared to the histogram. Then it is commonly used method, and here both class boundaries and the class mass can be used along with the x-axis. Obviously on the x-axis the class marks are being used, and the distance between the two consecutive class marks being proportionally equal to the width of the class intervals. See, as usually I told you, the width of the every frequencies is the same. Here we are not having unequal thing. Here we are having equal frequencies. Okay, it is the gap between the two ends. That is what the frequency is equal over here. Then further plotting of data becomes easier if the class marks fall in the heavy lines of the graph paper. See, it is very easy to plot it in the graph paper, and no matter whether the boundaries or midpoint are used in the x-axis. See, where the x-axis in this curve, as you can see, they are going to get at the end of the part at 0, they are going to end, and they from the starting point to the end point, it is going to touch the what one, the x-axis part, the x-axis, the border line, it is going to get touched over here. For that purpose this diagram is been drawn. It is same as I told you histogram, just we are going to add up the lines in between that, the middle of the lines which falls under this we are going to look forward. Then further, when the all points have been plotted in the graph, the they area the they are carefully joined by the series of short straight lines. That is what short straight lines. I will take a normally rough diagram or the main diagram over here, so you can understand exactly what I am going to tell you. This is what y-axis, this is what x-axis. How previously we had drawn, in the same way we are going to draw this. This is what 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. Then as usually the marks of the midpoints or the frequency as usually how we have started. So I will be taking here 45 to 49. It is very small to write over here. Then 50 to 54. Then 55 to 59. Then 60 to 64. 65 to 69. 70 to 74. Then 75 to 79. Then 80 to 84. Then 85 to 89. Then 90 to 95. Then 95 to 99. As continued further, as we can see, as usually the diagram what I am going to draw over here, I am going to show this. Then as usually I will be attaching the things. This first two, I will go for the mark where. First is 2 table, where it is here. Then next is 3. Next one is 3 here.
Hello.
3 1. Next one is 5.
Yes, sir. Eh, hujan tuh nih. Hujan
Next one
tuh,
is
Pak.
3 again.
It is bisa.
6.
Udah toh, Bang.
Unmute yourself. I'm getting a noise. Then next one is 7. As usually here it will be coming 7. Next one is 12. 12 somewhere it will be coming over up. Next where we are 13. Somewhere up again. Then next one is 9. 9 means which come over here. Next after 9, 7. Obviously it comes again down. I will take whole of the part and let's complete the whole part, whole diagram over here and discuss it very detailedly. Okay. As usually, we will end up with this whole diagram now here. After this 7, again I am going to get 6. 6 means here. Then after that 6, 4 somewhere here. 4. Then 2 again. It is 2. Unmute. The noise is there. Then last 3 and 3. Somewhere it will be coming here 3. Here and 3. As usually we get it till here. Yes. After this what we are going to do in this polygon, see, as the diagrammatical things are there, on the basis of that only we have drawn this. Then further what we are going to do, when comparison 2 or more distributions plotted to the same axis, frequency polygon is likely to be more useful since vertical and horizontal lines of 2 or more distribution may be coincide on a histogram. Let's see here. This is what the frequency. I will take the midpoints of this as usually. Practical things we are making over here. How the mid of this class frequencies, midpoints are being joined. That we are going to see. See, at this, it is going to start from this curve. Then it is going to be this. Straight lines are taken over here. as you can see here. Is it the same what I am drawing over here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Exactly at the
Sir, but
end.
we have to write at the starting 0, no?
Yes, I have no, why? Because we are going to draw it. So I have taken here 49, means we are going to show here the base. Actually it comes over here 0 itself. Now we are going to see the midpoints, you know. Then the class frequency from where we have started, that I have taken over there.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is what exactly you can see. Frequency polygon drawn by the data. That is what previous data. It was figure number 4.6. The data what we had saw, the same, this one. On this basis, we have drawn the frequency polygon it is. Done?
Yes, sir.
Understood this part, how it is?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in detail we have gone through this, and after this one more concept is there, that is what frequency curve. Exactly, it is a small part, we'll go for that. Next part is frequency
Okay,
curve.
sir.
Now how the frequency curve means exactly the curve which is being plotted on same basis, but here the data will be presented in different way. Just 4.9 where it is it given here, figure number 4.9 here they have given the figure, the line graph it is, this is 4.7 frequency curve. I think it is on the same table, on the same table only they have shown the diagrammatical format, but exactly how it comes I will show you. Okay, let's go. We'll see first what frequency curve means, and then we'll go for the diagrammatic. Now next part, frequency curve is obtained by drawing a smooth freehand curve passing through the points of the frequency polygon. See, as how this curve comes, this is what freehand drawing is been made over here. Freehand drawing means they are not showing the points, just like how it may be coming, freehand drawing will be drawn over here. Exactly, see how it has been told. Frequency curve is obtained by drawing a smooth freehand curve. The curve is drawn freehand, just like we are not placing these figures. Just easily the freehand drawing has been made for this. Then frequency polygon are closely as possible. That is what passes through the points of the frequency polygon. As usually in the frequency polygon, what we have done passes through the points, and then closely as possible, as it is very close to this curve only. But here it is very different way they have shown. Freehand drawing it has been shown. Just you can, I will not draw here. In the slide you will come to know exactly how they have drawn. See, it may not necessarily pass through all the points of the frequency polygon, but it passes through them as closely as possible. It is not going to be the same, but nearby, same like this. This is what the curve you are seeing. See the curve, this up, going up and coming down. The same curve you are going to see. It is not as same as this, but nearby this, as possible, closely it is. What are the things? How it is been told? It is a freehand
Yes,
drawing.
sir.
Frequency curve is a freehand drawing, it has been told. And further, it may necessarily pass through all the points. Now these are the points what we have placed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the points from here. Same curve you are going to get. But it is not exact. The same points are considered. पूरे पॉइंट्स कंसीडर किए हैं वैसा कुछ नहीं है. Okay, here every point is not possible to take, so they have taken the frequency of classes and then directly they have placed the freehand drawing. Let's see that what it is. This is the freehand drawing. As usually y axis all the data has been there, and this is what the frequency, how they have taken 0, the gap width is 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, then 80 to 100, 100 to 120. That is what they have made, and lastly they have ended over to the 140. Now if you go with this, the table, till which frequency it is the highest starts from? It starts from 45. So in the gap you can see it is freehand drawing. As usually, if you see the shape, how it starts from 40, they have taken joint 40 to 125, means highest frequency is till where? 120. So last they have ended with the 125 figure. Okay. Even I will try to draw the same diagram over here. Just we will try it. How possibly we can see. As you can see and understand the concept, but let's try how it is. This as usually is 0, then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 20, 40, 60, 80, 40. The width of the classes is 20. So from where it starts? From 20. So, sorry, 40. Then exactly how the curve was there? Sorry, I went very far away, I think so. It should end till here. Means here again I will be coming down over here. Then at this extent 2, then again going up, here, ending up. So this is what freehand drawing, what exactly have tried. So it is not exactly the same. Then again they have taken the dotted curve like this. Exactly, it is ending up there. That's it. So this is what the curve, as you can see. This we have taken here as a, this is what dark one is a frequency one and smooth one is a curve. Exactly where we tried to make in the polygon, it is just like that, but it is not the same. We can't say it is the same as the rough one what I have tried here. It is freehand drawing as we call over here. So it is here we are not going to point out all the things over here, and just on the freehand drawing we can go and show these diagrammatical things. Here they have, even they have told you very clearly, here it is not pointed, all the points of the frequency are not plotted over here, and they have not connected this. This is freehand drawing. How possibly you can draw the same? It is been shown over here. And after that, these concepts get over here, and we are going to end with these two concepts today. One was the polygon and one is the frequency curve. After this session, we are going to have one more session that will be the conclusion part. In that we are going to see ogive and one more, the line diagram. Two curves are there, arithmetic line graph is there, and ogive. Two concepts are remaining. So that in the next session we are going to end up with that two parts. Okay.